The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have led tributes to the Queen and Prince Philip to mark 73 years of marriage after Her Majesty was seen horse riding in Windsor. The monarch, 94, wrapped up warm in a tan-coloured coat and headscarf as she took to the saddle of a black horse alongside her head groom Terry Pendry yesterday. The 94-year-old, who has been a passionate horse lover and breeder of thoroughbred racehorses throughout her reign, had not been pictured riding in public since February, despite reports she has been taking daily rides. The royal is currently celebrating her 73rd wedding anniversary with Prince Philip, 99, as they spend isolation at their Berkshire residence, after leaving Norfolk for the month-long lockdown. Earlier today, Buckingham Palace shared a photograph of the couple looking proudly at card made for them by the Prince William, 38, and Kate Middleton's, 38, three children. Prince George, 7, Princess Charlotte, 5, and even 2-year-old Prince Louis spent hours creating the colourful greeting, carefully colouring in a large number 73 on the front and decorating it with spots of red, blue, yellow, green and purple. The youngsters haven't been able to see their great-grandparents for several weeks, but the card was dutifully taken over to Windsor Castle earlier this week by the Royal Postal Service. On the low, glass, top table in front of them is an array of cards and letters sent by well-wishers to congratulate them on reaching such a remarkable milestone. Meanwhile, the royal family official Instagram account also shared photographs of the couple on their anniversary. The account shared a photograph of Princess Elizabeth, later to become Queen Elizabeth LL, and Prince Philip, walking in the grounds of Broadlands, the home of the Duke's uncle, Earl Mountbatten, on their honeymoon, November 1947. The caption read, "Thank you to everyone for your kind wishes for the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh on their 73rd wedding anniversary." Photographs of the Queen out in Berkshire marked the first time the royal has been seen riding out in public since February. Throughout the pandemic, head groom Terry has ensured the royal's ponies are ready and that he keeps 2 meters from his boss during their rides. All protective disinfectant measures are taken, particularly for the horse's saddle and bridle. The monarch's ride of choice is a black pony called Carlton Lee Maremma, named after the stud near Leeds where she was bred, and the routine gives the Queen a sense of both freedom and normality. A devoted team of 22 staff have been working throughout this year to provide a protective shield around Elizabeth and Prince Philip, which Windsor Castle colleagues are calling HMS Bubble. It includes her favourite page Paul Wybrew, with whom she is so comfortable that they often watch TV together, and who co-starred in her James Bond skit for the London Olympics opening ceremony, as well as chefs, cleaners and officials led by Master of the Household Tony Johnston, but and the Queen's private secretary, Edward Young. The team have willingly agreed to live away from their own families for the duration of the lockdown. It means they can serve the monarch and her husband, who moved to Windsor from Sandringham, where he has lived for the past few years, without needing protective equipment such as gloves and masks, or to abide by social distancing guidelines. The royal is currently isolating at the home with Prince Philip after leaving Norfolk for the month-long lockdown. It comes after a revolt among workers at Sandringham after they refused to quarantine away from their own families. It led to the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh spending 2 weeks together at Sandringham's Wood Farm cottage last month rather than in the main house. It is reportedly hoped that Prince Philip and the Queen both isolating at Windsor will help quell tension, after Sandringham estate workers revolted against a plan for them to stay in a coronavirus bubble there over Christmas. A team of about 20 employees had been asked to remain on the monarch's Norfolk estate without their families to support her, Prince Philip and other members of the royal family during the festive period. But the group, said to involve cleaners, laundry and maintenance workers, are believed to have mutinied because they are unwilling to isolate from loved ones for 4 weeks. A Buckingham Palace spokesman told Female, "No final decision has been taken on Christmas."